I'm Ron Burgundy with Justin News Reporters. JHSN. JHSN News. Stupid name. That's dumb.
That's a terrible name.
Reporting about the government that we have. It's not good news.
Because I've got nothing here.
So let's take it over to Chuck Norris at the Capitol building.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Can you tell me a little bit about the legislative branch? We're at the legislative branch. That's the House. That's the Senate. They make the bills, right? They make the bills and vote on them. And they vote on them and pass them.
Well, you didn't let me say that the legislative branch is headed by Congress. They get to, hey, over here. They get to make laws. So
The Senate, they make the laws and approve of them, right?
Yeah.
And then the House of Representatives, that handles the bills. They're the ones that, they handle them. They're the ones that can pass them, right? So that's basically what we do here. It's the legislative branch.
All right, we're back here. Yeah, that's never gonna work. That's never gonna work. That's dumb.
That's the concept of the news. That's never gonna work. That's ridiculous.
Probably make one better one right now. I'm gonna write something down real quick. All right, let's see what I came up with here. New Constitution. Okay. It's called the Cool Kids Democracy. It's a couple of changes that I made to our articles. Instead of the population being based on the number of representatives in each house, each state shall have one representative from each city to be in the House of Representatives. Much better compared to the other one. Second, instead of serving a 2-year term, the representatives will only serve a 1-year term to continue the role of fresh new ideas. Can't argue with that. Third thing, the Senate should also have power over the impeachment because it doesn't just affect the House of Representatives. Duh. Alright, more changes. Article 1, Section 3, that I just happened to jot down real quick here because I got off the top of the head. There should be only 150 senators in the state, 3 from each state, rather than 100 to increase the variety of options. The variety of opinions. Not options. Scribble scrabble, can't read what I wrote. The senators shall serve 4-year terms instead of 6, also to keep the role of fresh new ideas. Alright, more changes to Article 2, Section 1. Wrote on a few pages here. Before he enters the office, not only the President, but the Vice President also has to take the following oath. I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President or Vice President of the United States and to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Gotta happen. Alright. Article 3, Section 1. Supreme Court rules on cases that are permitted under the Constitution only. The justices or judges should be nominated by the Senate and approved by the President. Number 1. Gotta have it run by him real quick. Alright. Supreme Court justices' term shall only be 7 years of age. Gotta cut them off sometime. They're getting too old. A little bit slow. Supreme Court shall consult with its inferior courts to set new ways of interpreting laws. It's good stuff. Amendment 2, the right to bear arms. This is a big one, people. Listen up. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be violated just as long as the person has validated license. Now we're going to move to the Bill of Rights. Let me jot a few things down real quick. Alright. We got 10 new rules here. Better than the ones before. Right to any trial. Any man has the right to try another for a crime he has even thought to be committed. If a man has any reason to believe a neighbor has committed a crime against him, he can take it to court for ruling by his judges and peers. You know, jury. Good stuff. Right to a family punishment. If a member of a family has committed a crime and has since passed away, the accuser can prosecute a member of the family of the wrongdoer, or the charges of the man have been tried on. Seems right. Better than what we have. That's all I'm saying. The right to contrary teachings. If a local teaching or doctrine is being taught in a public place, a man has the right to publicly teach against it and attempt to dissuade listeners from the teaching. Alright. The right to personal capitalism. A man has the right to perform any just acts or to make profit to provide a living for himself and his family. A just act is an act that does not profit from, I've spelled profit wrong a few times, from others' earnings or stealing. Alright, moving on to number 5, big number 5. Okay. Right to mass production. A company has the right to produce any products not dependent on if there is competing company to produce a rival product. The right to purchase seized property. If a man's property is seized, he can freely purchase the property back for a fee depending on the item. The right to carry a weapon. People have the right to carry weapons on their person for personal protection and defending oneself from personal problems. A lot of P's in there. The right to personal property. P's free. If a man's property is stolen, he can charge a thief to pay him for a new item or return the item for a small fee to repay for the punishment. The right to buy freedom. I know you had to buy that. If a man has committed a crime and has been sent to jail for more than a year, he may serve half the time and buy his freedom for a fee set by jury. For a fee, not free. Last one here. Right to revenge. If a man has a crime committed against him, when convenient, he can commit the same crime against the wrongdoer that has committed the first crime against him. Example. Someone hits you in the face. They get in trouble. Hit them right back, not gonna get in trouble. Good stuff. Yeah, this is much better than what we were looking at over at the Capitol. It's garbage. Those places are run by children. Ridiculous. Well, I'm Ron Burgundy here with just a new JHSN, something like that. Doesn't matter. Stupid. Over and out. Stay classy, Bishop McNamara. That's it.